we step on the mic, man, you notice the difference. Heavenly blessed with the melanin, baby, you know that we winning. No time for the long talk, got 120 on the clock. Wednesday 8 through 10, all the bad vibes better stop. Cause you gotta come with that energy. Casual convos, baby, come down and just sit with me. Lil' Coco be spitting that remedy. Casual convos, baby, come down and just sit with me. You better take this shit serious. She dropping knowledge on head and it's free for the play. Tap in right now if you curious. We got the ham radio going lit every age. We go from people to family to pilots. Stay with me if you got something to say. You know it's important if we go acknowledge. Speak on the business and get out the way. What you gonna say about my mama? She winning, you rockhead.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Happy Wednesday to everyone watching us and listening to us on Hand Radio, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and all any platform you can find. This is the Casual Convo Show, where we have conversations about topics that affect the communities, personal and business relationships. We always have the casual convo, so you, me, and everybody else does not have to have the tough convo. I'm the co-host, Boscoe from the Bronx, and I got my lovely host. She put me on to the break of dawn. Coco's in the building. What up, yo?
Hey, y'all.
What's up?
Hello.
Hey. What's good?
I got a funny story too. I meant to tell you before we started, but I guess I could tell you up here.
Yeah,
What you want? You want me to tell you my story first, or you want me to do that now?
Let's go. Tell the story. Let's hear it.
You want to check in on the story?
Let's do the story. We'll do the health check-in, and we go ahead and do the story, and then we move on.
All right, that works. Mental health check-in. Where am I? Mentally, I'm exhausted. Physically, I'm okay, but I realized how important sleep is, because I literally slept a whole. Listen, just take care of your mental health, because I mean, even though it may not seem like it's not nothing bad, but a lot of times when we doing a whole lot and we doing stuff for other people, whether it's in your job, in your personal life, and your whatever you got going on, family, when you the person that take on everybody, you don't realize how much of yourself you pour into other people, right? Mm-hmm. And so until you get exhausted, right. Fucking exhausted. But yeah. What about you?
I'm good. Oh yeah, I'm good. Like I said a few weeks ago, I'm in therapy. I've been going through some stuff, and it's been helping. Plus, I'm on physical therapy for my knee and my ankle, and it's been working out real good. But of course, work and stressful. I've been working like 6-7 days a week for the past couple of weeks. But I got a day off today. I got a day off tomorrow, and I might call in Friday so I can get 3 days off. I don't know. I ain't decided.
I might be able to be your therapist soon. I'm gonna take the LPC.
That'll work. Shoot. Hell yeah.
Make it official.
I'll definitely take it. Hell yeah. I mean, you know me better than they know me, so What up, King Paul in the building? Asheville's finest.
All right, so I'm here. All right, funny story, right? I'm be real transparent. So I told you I went to Deep Creek with some friends, some lovely young ladies over the weekend, right? Mm-hmm. So keep in mind, I'm scared of heights, right? Yeah. So on the itinerary that was planned was for us to go horseback riding. Mm-hmm. So we go to the little barn, right? Mm-hmm. So in my mind, I got this. I'm gonna do this. I've been on a horse before, even though I was in my early 20s. Whatever. Okay. We lit, right? Probably because there are pictures. So at Hand TV X is their video. If there may be. Hey, Mike. Okay. So okay, we get to the barn, right? Mm-hmm. So all the little horses. So before you ride, they give you the little waiver. Yeah. Y'all know I watch a lot of movies and stuff like that. I watch stuff like them and scary movies and stuff. Yeah. So on the waiver it says, animal may have unpredictable behavior and unpredictable, like what? So and as you go down and have all these things, pretty much if this horse you up, it's on you. You can't sue us for nada. You doing this all at your own risk. Yeah. All right, whatever. I'm a G. Okay. So I'm like, can y'all please give me like the nice horse? So they're like, sure, we got you. So we go around patting the horses or whatever. So I'm like, oh, they're cute, they can shit, but they're cute. So she like, oh, okay, we're going to give you, Mose was Lemmy. Lemmy
Yeah.
was, so it seemed like soon as she said what horse I was going to be on, he looked at me. I looked at him, he looked at me, and I was like, we lit. All right. So I go pat him.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, girls, come on, let's go. I'm on, yeah. So I go, I stand up on the thing. We all short.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So I'm looking, they getting up with ease. They want my big ass to go last, right?
Yeah.
I said, oh, y'all gonna make me go last. So we are standing on this little thing to
Yeah.
get up.
You get up
Mind
on.
you,
Yeah.
I got the tallest, biggest horse.
Maybe
Whatever.
maybe you're short. It just looked like that. Looked like it was that tall.
No, even the
I'm
even
clowning.
the
I'm
ladies,
clowning. I'm clowning.
even the ladies I was with, they was like, horse big as shit. So I was like, okay, I'm talking them through it. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
up here, we gonna be good. So I get up there. I
Sound like
look
a
around
disaster
and I
coming.
look down.
Yeah.
I look so high, everything just seems so far high in the sky. So, and my stomach dropped to my big toe. So I say, Miss Ma'am, is there a seatbelt?
Yeah.
So she
What?
was like, so she like, hey Richie. So
What's
she
up,
like,
Rich?
no, ain't no, she like, no, there's no seatbelt. Just hold on to the, the little ropey things.
Yeah.
So she like, and she was like, pull them this way to go left and this way to go right, and then neutral, let go for him to go straight. I said, I
Yeah.
gotta give him directions. Ain't you gonna be with me? She said, no, I'm gonna be in the front. Just follow me. If he happens to go off trail, that's what you do to bring him back.
Okay.
Bitch, I ain't no professional.
They make it sound like it's that easy.
So now I'm extra nervous, right? Because
Yeah.
I'm up in the air and he high. I'm little. So he
I'll
go to
tell you in a minute,
move
Rich. Yeah.
and I wobble.
Hmm.
I said, oh shit. Nope, I ain't gonna be able to do
Yeah.
it. So it's like a little hill you gotta go up. So all
Yeah.
I see is me up in the air on this saddle with no safety belt.
They don't come
I
with
said,
safety
y'all
belts.
sure? I don't have no safety belt. So we gotta walk over to the other ladies.
Uh,
So as soon as he go to move, my big ass doing this. And I said, I ain't gonna be able to do it. Nope. Get me up off of him. So
yeah.
it's as soon as I said that, the horse turned and looked at me, and I looked at him, and I said, "Yes, I'm getting the fuck off because we're not doing this." Because then,
Uh,
then I
yeah.
saw the other people that was
Hmm.
coming from the trail. You got to
Yeah.
come down the hill.
Uh,
Not, and I'm already 8 feet up in the air.
mm-mm.
Y'all ever been
Like,
on a
look,
horse?
look, Coco. Like I said in the chat, after I seen Christopher Reeves get effed up, and that was Superman. Nope.
Listen, they had me on the
Nope.
biggest stallion in
I
the
get on the
barn.
elephant first.
I got a picture that I was on it, but I got
Okay.
on it.
Yeah.
I got on it. I got on it. That's all that
Superman
matters.
told me don't get on there. When he got messed up, I was like, okay, I'll get on the
Yeah.
elephant first.
Look, and they all like they try to make me feel better. They was like, you can do it. You can. I was like, I can't. Because I got the shaking. I started feeling stuff going around in my stomach that wasn't right. I was like, I ain't gonna make it.
Let me send a message out to black people.
What?
Hey, Rich, put me on the camera, the main camera, right quick, if you can.
Hey, Mike.
Open the camera, Richard. Put my face like big on the camera. I need to make an announcement right quick.
Oh, shit.
Okay, black people. Christopher Reeves was Superman. He got fucked up. Don't get on any horses. That's it. I return you back to the program.
Ellie.
It's in the book of shit black people don't do. It's in that book.
Clearly, horseback riding is one I can't do. I'm gonna try it again though, but I need a smaller horse. And then when I get off, they want to bring back all of these regular size horses from off the track. I said, well, why I couldn't get one of them? But they
Superman
weren't available at the time.
Superman got messed up being on a horse. Okay? That was Superman. This nigga fought aliens and shit. But he couldn't survive a horse. This nigga stopped the dead meteor from hitting the dead Earth. He fought General Zod and his two homies. Bust that ass. But he couldn't beat a horse. Don't get on the horses, all right?
Yeah, I ain't never been so scared in my life. Then they talk about kayaking. Who the fuck going kayak?
Oh,
I can't even swim.
I love kayaking.
You go.
I'll
Didn't
do
I
that.
just tell you I drowned in a lazy river?
Can you swim?
Not at all.
Well, there it is. You don't need. You can't swim.
I drowned. I literally drowned in a lazy river. Them people had to come get my son's cussing me out to this
Nah, if you
day.
can't, if you can't swim, don't. Nah. If you can't swim, don't be canoeing, don't be kayaking, don't be going fishing, don't do nothing that you got to do on water unless you go on a cruise.
And it's the thing that people who know how to swim tell people who's scared. Don't worry, you'll have on a life vest.
I'm not gonna tell you that.
Vest. I
Forget
said
that
I'm
life.
not going. So you want me to get on something where I can touch the water like that?
You
No,
drown quicker when you fight it.
Huh?
You drown quicker when you fight it. Don't do it.
I did everything else though, but listen, I got on the horse though, so that's all that matters. But yeah, I got the fuck right back off. It was not a game. I got up there. I was like I was on a mountain. I couldn't.
Unless you was raised around horses like some of the black cowboys and cowwomen. I don't know what you call them, cowwomen. What do you call them? Female cowboys. That's what I
They
call them.
kept saying, "Are you sure? Are you?" Yes, I am sure.
They won't get me on a horse. I don't care if I'm being chased by the Walking Dead. That horse, I'm gonna let that horse get eaten. I'm gonna shoot his ass and his leg away. This is nothing personal, horse, but I gotta get away. They can eat the horse. I'm on my way down the road. One of us is not going to make it to the end of the road. The one with the gun will.
Wow. And then everybody was telling me stories about how the horse like buck when they go up in the air.
Yeah, they wild out. Yeah.
I ain't have on no helmet. No, not having
see,
no
the
helmet.
horses, they could sense your fear and stuff like that. That's why I'm like, nah, I might get scared. He's like, oh, he's scared. Now watch this. Nope.
Oh, I knew he sensed my skin because when I said I'm ready to get on, he looked at me like, hurry up.
Mm-hmm. they know.
Yeah, he looked at me like, hurry up.
Yep.
All right. So, getting back into that, you got anything else to add to that?
Don't get on any horses, black people.
I'm not. Like, I call myself going to go see a man about a horse. I couldn't even get on it.
Superman fought the freaking invaders, but couldn't survive a damn horse ride. And he was the Man of Steel. Don't do it. And don't say you're going to see a man about a horse. You know what that means, right?
I do. I was joking.
You might not want to say that.
I was joking. Okay. So tonight, open discussion. Since I know we missed last week, so some of the things can be from last week because we didn't get a chance to get into it and all of that good stuff. Paul said had a hell of a day yesterday. That's messing with my mental today. Oh.
Hey, man. Oh, Richie asked me what the hat is. It's just the Egyptian thing, the cat and everything. It's a little Scotty cap I had. I'm letting my hair grow, but until it grows, I'm wearing the hat.
You're doing what?
I'm letting my hair grow.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm letting my hair grow.
Let me see.
Nah. It ain't there yet. It's still low, but I'm letting it grow. I'm letting it grow.
You better not have no receding hairline because I'm gonna tell you let it go.
I got a little bit, but not. It's not like the big bald spot. I've always had a receding hairline. I mean, I've had that since. That's in the family. You see how big my daughter's head is? Ayinda, you see her head stick out? That's a family trait, man. You see my brother? Yeah. So.
Okay. Anyway, so
don't get on the horses.
We're gonna get into. I guess let's start off with your homeboy Biden. How do you feel
about him stepping down? I think it was a good idea. It was a good idea because, as I've been saying for the past, I don't know how long, he doesn't have all his facilities, and he look like he's going down. He's got dementia, and I noticed that before the bridge thing up there in Baltimore. You know, he's just not. I believe he's there, but I think his function is it's not letting it come out, and I don't think he would be. I just don't think he has the capacity of being the president for 4 more years. I wouldn't think he would make it through those 4 years. I don't think he's going to make it 4 more years, period. No. So I think he did the right thing. You know, I salute him for that too. Because you see, Mitch McConnell still messed up, but he's still trying to run things. It was obvious last year, the year before, that he just froze up on stage to where the lady had to walk him off. To where Biden's like, I'm going to step away. I think it was an honorable thing to do, and this has nothing to do with political party. I just think it was the honorable thing to do.
But why they? But they're denying that's the reason though.
Oh
Even
yeah, yeah.
though there
Yeah,
are some telltale signs, and I mean
yeah,
I get it, old age. He like
yeah,
90, but
yeah.
hey Fallon.
What's up, Fallon?
So I think I feel like it should have been done before he
Yeah,
ran.
yeah,
Before anything, if you were going to go that route, just go that route. I feel like it was kind of, and I think I made a couple of social media posts. Like it was
mm,
kind of embarrassing and sad to watch
yeah,
because it was like I understand it, but at the same time, it's like the real being realistic. It's like
mm,
why put someone through that when you had someone perfectly capable that's
mm,
cognitively aware
mm,
that can go. You should have just announced that from the beginning instead of putting him through that and then
mm,
still trying to play in our face and say, "Oh, he's completely competent."
mm,
All of these other things when we see he's
mm,
having some type of issue. Now, what it is, I'm not going to speculate because I don't know,
yeah,
but what it looks like wasn't good.
yeah. And I said
So,
we seen it with the bridge collapse when he was talking and when he walked off the stage.
mhm.
We saw it then, you know, and yeah. I think they could have. I think someone could have said something sooner to him. I think he's competent. I just think his functioning to take it out there and tell the people. I just think it's not there. It's like people who what's that, like Lou Gehrig's disease. You can't talk or nothing, but your mind is there, but you can't communicate it. You can't say what you want to say because you know your motor skills are just not there.
Right.
Because I think he's fully aware of what's going on. He just can't.
Get it out,
Yeah,
articulate it.
yeah.
So, how do you feel about Kamala? Kamala,
Come on,
Kamala,
I'm behind her.
Miss Harris.
Yeah, I'm behind her, and there's a lot of reasons why I'm behind her because, of course, I don't want the other guy in there. But I think we need a change.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Female and black. I don't care what you say. She ain't black. Yes, she's black. She may not put it out there as being black, but I would say, what's being black? That's always been my thing. But we need to change, and we've had men run this thing since the beginning of whatever. And she's young, presidential watch. She's young.
Mm-hmm.
We need to change, man. And people say, well, she put innocent black people away. The way I look at it is, you cannot find me a prosecutor in this country who's not going to try to convict someone, whether they're innocent or guilty. Their job is to prosecute. Maybe she might have put some innocent people away, but I don't know. I want to see what she has. Now, if I could find me an independent,
I would
okay,
like
I'm cool.
to see her have. I want to see more of her policy,
Yeah.
and I see a lot of Maybe I've missed
Mm-hmm.
some of her speeches. I'm not going to say
Mm-hmm.
I've caught all, but the ones that I've caught
Mm-hmm.
was more so shade fest, if that one, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
toward
Yeah.
Trump, or
Yeah.
she may
That's
touch
always
on
negative.
like women's rights or something, but we have other issues outside
Yeah.
of that I would like to hear her stance on, other than
Mm-hmm.
that. And I know, and I'm not gonna jump the gun, but I don't. I just want more from her. I don't
Yeah.
want her to keep herself in this box because she's a woman.
Right.
So everything is like geared to just things for women. When we have financial things, we need
Mm-hmm.
education, stuff about for education,
Mm-hmm.
economy, all
Mm-hmm.
kinds of things, products, produce,
Yeah.
goods,
Yeah.
what you're trying to do for the trade, building
Mm-hmm.
those relationships for the what we can't get now. So I just look at it like I would like to see her really get into policies
Yeah.
change. Like you said, we
Yeah.
need change, not just because she's a female and put
Right.
someone in there, but it's we're gonna get the same result.
Yeah.
Even if she lying to us, like we know they all do,
Right.
but lie to me good. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I agree.
Give me a good believable lie.
Yeah. I want to see. Of course. I mean, right now I'm behind her because her and him are the only two candidates right now. But like I said, I'm an independent. I want to see who's the third party guy also 1st before I say, okay, this is my candidate. And of course, I want to see what she's talking about rather than the shade, because she was throwing a lot of shade. So I want to see more of what it's all about the policy. Like I talked to this guy today. He was saying he's basically finding everything negative about Kamala. And I said, he was like, what is you voting for her about? I said, there are things I said, when I vote for a candidate, I don't vote for a candidate to see what they're going to do for this person or that person. I vote for a candidate to see what they're going to do to help me. It's like when they talk about like Obama, they said he ain't doing it for black people. I said, if you paid attention to what he put on his wall, you would have seen what he did. But the problem is nobody took the time to go to that White House wall and see the bills that he signed. They kept saying he didn't do it for black people. If you look at what he did, it said for black people all over it. You just had to decipher what he was saying. The education, the small business.
He made them universal, but it was mainly we benefited from it, but anyone could benefit, but it was finally something that we could be inclusive.
Right, and people didn't
get a benefit from, and nothing is going to be specifically for us because we don't speak up to get something specific.
Right.
Whereas though, like okay, for instance, people talk about the Asian laws that were passed. What did they do that we don't?
Right.
They banded together. They fought for what they wanted, and they didn't let up until they got what they wanted. We'll fight for injustice, but once somebody get a check, it's done. We don't stick to it until we get a law.
You know, also, Coco, it's like the LGBTQ thing. People say, "Oh, Obama made it." Da, da, da. I said, "No, this is what he did." He said, "I'm gonna let them do their thing." That's what he did. He never said, okay, it's okay to get married. He said, no, I'm going to leave this in the hands of the states. If that's what they want, that's what they do. But I'm not saying, okay, it's okay to get married. But people didn't pay attention to things. They just said, oh, he said, yeah, it's okay to be married. He said, no, that's not something we need to take care of. That's something the states need to take care of. That's what the lower government needs to take care of. That's not the job. Well, these houses in Detroit are still trashy. That's not the president's responsibility. That's local. People need to realize a lot of problems we have is local. You got to vote for your alderman, your councilman, your mayor. That's that stuff. That's nothing to do with the president. But see, people don't follow. They don't follow politics. They just follow the face. Yeah. Like even with Trump, I wasn't a fan of Trump, but you know what Trump did that a lot of knuckleheads did miss? He made it easier for guys like me who do music to take ownership of their music. But nobody paid attention. I'm no fan of him. But see, I was smart enough to follow the guy and say, okay, let me see what he's actually doing. Now, I'm not voting for him. Don't get me wrong, I ain't on him.
There are a lot of ethnic minorities, and us included, that are voting for him. Even with the whole Project 2025 thing, because so many people, I think, throughout Kamala's history, I'm sorry, Paul, I know you're trying to connect. Maybe turn your Wi-Fi off and try to connect that way because you're having a bad connection.
Yeah. It pops in and pops out.
So what was I saying? And I think it's because, with the whole Project 2025 thing, it's connected to Trump. But in my research with that, that was established way before. They were already working on that, but I think they attached his name to it because he was the projected person to win. But what I'm curious about is what happens to, because it doesn't have a party.
Right.
Or am I wrong?
It does. It does.
Does it matter who's in office?
It has a party. It's the Republicans. I read it. The Republicans attached to it.
All right, I'm wrong then.
Yeah.
Right.
But the thing about it is the problem with people, and I'm going to say our people, because I say when I speak on our people, we don't read.
Right.
Project 25 popped up. You said, oh, study Project 2025, but have y'all actually read Project? I mean, I don't agree with it. There's some stuff in there that makes some sense, but there's stuff in there I'm like, I ain't feeling that. Like the welfare reform. Okay, it should be some type of welfare reform in there because you got people who just getting in who ain't doing shit, who ain't trying to do nothing. But there's a lot of stuff like Social Security may not be around in a couple of years. It's a lot of stuff. Like the working man, it's going to be where if you're working more than 40 hours, you won't get overtime. It's stuff like that people got to pay attention to. But people are not reading and say, okay, what's actually in this document?
Labor laws, all that stuff.
All that stuff.
It's pretty
much
much
reading.
It's a full dictatorship.
Basically, that's what it is. Basically.
That's just what it is. Basically. And then it's education with the school systems. And I know they were talking about the as far as what is it? I don't want to say gender equality. What's the term that I'm looking for? Children won't have the right to, you know how you choose your pronouns or say what you identify as. I can't think of the so forgive me on that. I know that was in there. So some people were in an uproar about that. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence because I don't think.
What's up, Paul? We see you, man.
Hey, Paul.
We see you. You was coming in and out. We saw you. You pop in and pop out.
Y'all have to excuse me. I got this straight talk phone with Verizon service. I can't pick up shit.
Good, man. Don't worry. Coco got an iPhone, so don't worry about it.
That's what we doing. No, but good evening, everybody. Because I know you can give it to us. Because I don't want nobody to mistake my words when I was going to say about I don't think like elementary school children, meaning a child that's 7 or 8, should say, and I get it and I hate it. So people say, "Oh, I knew at a young age I didn't." And that's probably true. However, children at that age are very influenced. They can easily influence, right?
Easily.
So that may not be, but who's to say at 7 and 8 you're like, oh, I want to be called this is in a third, or if it's taught to you, sometimes it's like seems like maybe a cool thing to do. So my thing is to eliminate confusion. Right. Just the same way as you go through life and you become more cognitively aware of how you feel and what the feelings are, and to be able to differentiate. Now, if that child goes to their parent and have that conversation, let the parent do that. I don't think the school should be teaching those children that. Let that start at home and then have a conversation. Now, if you have a child in that class that for whatever reason that's going on, I think it should be more so like that and not like because it's slowly becoming a part of the curriculum from what I see from having grandchildren. And I understand it, but then I don't understand it because some of the questions behind it can be confusing to a child of that age, because you're teaching them something that most of society is still getting used to, and it changes so frequently. There's no set standard, and it's probably never gonna be, because it's life, it's what people identify as, it's people, it's their lifestyle, which should be respected by all means, but do it the right way, gradually. Start with the people who are going to make sure we have a clear understanding, because when you had these kids going home to their parents, and then you got to understand different cultures and things like that, we got to be mindful of what we put in there, because we in a big melting pot. So some of these kids are going home and their parents are like, what the hell going on? So now you're causing a bigger issue. Like, build the understanding. Now I can see high school age.
Yeah.
I can see that. But 7, 8, no. I think that's too much.
And see, some of them just might be attracted to the other sex. But when you put it in their mind that they can be a girl when they're a boy, or they can be a boy when they're a girl. Maybe they might be a boy attracted to other boys. Maybe there might be a girl attracted to another girl. But you don't put it in their head to where I'm a girl and you're a boy, or I'm a boy and you're a girl. And I think the whole problem, this has always been my problem with that subject in terms of LGBTQ, is people assume, and no disrespect to them, because I got a lot of friends in the community, but you cannot assume that we're supposed to know what you identify as. And they get mad and call you homophobic and trans. We don't know what when you wake up in the morning, you walk out the door, we don't know what you are. We don't know what you call yourselves. Like the one I've been telling you about who likes me, the trans male, the female who's gonna be a male. Well, I call him he at work. He's having second thoughts.
Because he's trying to get that D.
I mean, but I'm just saying, he's having second thoughts. And that thing started like young. And I got another friend who basically got rid of the I'm a they, I'm a that. And just said, and just start. I sent you the screenshot where she just said, I'm a woman. And I told her, I said, the problem with this generation is just the stuff is put out there and they're latching on to it. But it's not how they really feel, it's what they want. It's like the heart is being, fooled by the brain. And when they get into it, they're like, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted. But you can't just get on everything because they're saying this and saying that. We don't know if you identify as they or him or her, or we don't know that. We don't know unless you tell us.
And it should be okay to say, I think, and it's also tell us, but be respectful.
Be respectful.
Be respectful. Don't get smart with me.
Right, and that's their problem. They got a lot of this.
Yeah, don't get smart.
Like, dude, watch your mouth, because you want to identify as a man, I can knock them lips off of you. Rearrange your mouth furniture. Watch your mouth. But welcome to.
On that note, Sir Paul.
let me introduce him. Okay. Welcome to Asheville's finest, the king of Asheville. I call him the governor. Paul is in the building. King Paul's in the building.
Hey there. Good evening, fam. Hope everybody's all right.
Always.
I'm gonna cut right through to the chase, because, like I said, I had something that happened with me yesterday, and it's really tearing me apart inside. Mm-hmm. So now, my nephew, he had a daughter. Mm-hmm. And since my nephew got killed in the car crash, his daughter is basically not around my side of the family, his side of the family. Mm-hmm. So, back before he got killed, me and him was cooking at the store down the street from where they stay at. And she would always come down there and say, Unc, can I get some of this? Or can I get some of that? Unc.
Hey, Paul, are you talking about Denzel? Was he okay?
No, I'm talking about my nephew, Robert.
Oh, okay.
Robert, Dirty. They used to call him Dirty.
Dirty,
big eyes. Yeah. So, since he got killed in that car thing out there on Tunnel Road.
Yeah. Oh, sad.
She's not really around outside the family no more. Mm. His car went off the overpass out there. Well, he's in the car that went off the overpass. Yeah. He's in the back seat. But yeah. So now, I've been promoting her hair thing. She does her braiding and all that good stuff, and I be promoting it and everything. Mm-hmm. And she always say thanks and put a heart or something up there. Mm-hmm. So I seen on the latest reel that I did for her, mm-hmm. that the woman that raised my nephew, mm-hmm. her granddaughter, said, no, she shared the reel. And so she got on there and she said, thanks, cousin. Mm-hmm. So that triggered me, because I'm saying, this motherfucker, excuse my name, this person here is not no kin to you. This person is not no kin to you at all.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, I said, what? I say, now you get on there, you say thank you to your cousin, but I say, I'm the one sharing your reels. You never say thank you, Unc.
Yeah.
So now I don't know why she took it the way she did, but she went back to her crazy ass mama. Mm. And evidently she said, Paul or whatever she say, because she, for some reason I feel like she's traumatized from saying my name or saying Unc anything. But for some reason, her mama gonna send me a damn message on Messenger. I'm looking at it. Yeah. Say, this is Manaya's mom, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. You don't got no business saying nothing to my child, blah, 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 about nothing. You don't question about nothing, blah, 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 and all that shit. Damn. So before I could respond, she blocked me. So
I hate that. I hate
me being the person that I am, you're not gonna disrespect me like that, and this thing is gonna go away.
Exactly.
So I got on Facebook because I know she gonna see it.
Yeah.
And I got on there and said some real hard shit, because my mouth will get flat.
Oh, I know that.
So I told her, I said a few things and blah, 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 and all that. But my thing is that my sister that got killed due to domestic violence, that was her son, her granddaughter.
Yeah.
Now, I spent a whole lot of my life locked up, so I really didn't get a chance to be around her to know her. Yeah. But I was getting to know her, and I thought I was getting to know her by still trying to do things for her and try to stay connected with her.
Right.
But for you as her mama to tell me that I cannot question her, ask her nothing, how come she can't call me Unc no more? You are your rabbit ass man.
Is that the one that sent you the message and blocked you right after that? that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So see, my thing is this right here. They don't have no respect because, first of all, you got mad at me for chastising my great niece about wanting to clown me because I don't want to buy no damn $200 or $300 pair of Jordans. I said, shit, I feel comfortable in a $30 pair of shoes. You want to clown me? I say, it's not best to be living in no materialistic world.
Right.
And she got mad about that and went and told her mama that. So then her mom said, well, you don't be chastising my daughter, telling her blah, blah, blah. I let you slide on that. I'm not going to keep letting you slide being disrespectful because I do not play with nobody's damn kids.
Right.
Now, I done been through a lot. I done lost a whole bunch of family members. My sister got killed. This summer gun that killed her, my nephew's dad.
Yeah. He
took my nephew to the woman that played a role in having my sister killed to raise my nephew before he went and killed my sister.
Yeah.
So now, I'm saying, you are not going to tell me nothing. Nobody is going to tell me what I can or cannot say to my blood. I haven't never done nothing wrong to her. So for her to feel that kind of way, it's got to be some kind of trauma thing behind me not being around her dad and just not call me up no more. Cause I mean, I post her stuff on my page more than anybody else's, damn near.
You know something, Paul? The thing about it is, man, and you being a great uncle, you got a right to say what you got to say. And that's why I understand how things have changed so much over the years. You know how we all came up. You're a little older than me, but it's pretty much the same thing. That our elders, we respected our elders. You know what? Regardless of who it was, aunt, uncle, great aunt, whatever. We respected our elders to where now it's like this. The villages raised us, family, friends, whoever was in the area raised us. Now you can't say nothing. And I think the one classic thing is when somebody send you that message and then block you. If you're gonna say something, say it. Don't send me a message and then block me. You know what I mean?
I agree, but I will also say I understand it, but I will also have a conversation. It's fixable. It sounds like it's fixable. I wouldn't let it linger, especially in this day and age. Have an offline conversation if you can, even if it's like with the family, whoever. Like you said, you were supporting her, and granted, just let her know how that made you feel, as well. But I think it's fixable. Just have a realistic conversation.
I think the irritating part about it is the conversation. It could have been a conversation, but to send a nasty message and then block you.
Yeah,
that
put it for me right there. That put it beyond fixable because you're not gonna do me like that. You're not gonna disrespect. Like I said, I don't have time to play nobody's kids. I'm 63 years old. Ain't no little 30-year-old, 40-year-old kid gonna think you're gonna disrespect me and then block me from saying what I gotta say to you, and you don't even know what the hell going on.
That's
like I told her, I said,
hey, that's like yelling. That's like yelling at somebody outside your car window, and you just drive off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, this damn Facebook shit is messing up. This Facebook thing, the messenger thing is messing up because I can comment on somebody's post or whatever, and it might show up on my end saying 2 minutes or right now, just now, but then I look again and saying 25 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Hold up, I ain't done that or something. So I posted and say now and then it's show up between 8 hours or something like that. The same thing I told her about that doggone messenger thing. I said I sent that message about 10:48 when the black dude was doing his routine on the damn gymnastics. On the mats.
Yeah.
I sent that message then. I said, I don't know what time it got to you. She said, well, it got here at 2:48. You don't send nobody no message for 2:48. I said, hold up. I'm trying to type and say, hey, I don't even be up at 2:48 most of the time, especially not send no damn message to nobody.
They didn't check it until 2:48. That's what it was.
Blocked.
They did.
I'm blocked.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, man, don't come at me like that because I do too much for everybody. I try to do for everybody. Do not come at me sideways like that. You come at me sideways, I'm gonna defend myself. I don't care if you male, female, he, they, she, or we, or who. You come at me sideways, I'm gonna let you have it.
Ain't no thing about it, Paul. And I always tell people that, Asheville's small enough to where if a conversation need to be had, it only take, you know how it is. It could be 10 minutes. I'll meet you here in 10 minutes. And that's why I say, well, people here with this block and stuff, like me and you are 5 minutes away from me because I'm right there near PVA. So we're like 5 minutes away from me. No one's that far away from each other to where they can say, look, yo, let me holler at you. Like she could be like, yo, uncle, let me holler at you. Da 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 da. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
I'm lost. What's she mad about? A post?
She's mad. I'm saying the mother is the one
that said something to the daughter about.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
about the not acknowledgement.
Like I said, the first incident was about me talking about the shoes to the daughter.
Yeah.
So the daughter said something to her mom, cause her grandma and them, they like to spoil her buying all them Air Jordans and all that stuff like that. And I'm saying I'm not materialistic. And I say you're gonna learn as you get older not to be materialistic either. That's all I said to her. She went home and told her mom that, and her mom. That was the first time I got a nasty text from her. Don't be trying to tell my daughter what to do and all how she should live. Blah 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 blah. So I let it slide. I should have checked her ass then and put her in her fucking place, but I let it slide.
Yeah.
So now here we come with this right here. I asked a question. I mean, I want to know what happened to you. How come you don't call me uncle no more? How come you don't address me as uncle?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That ain't nothing to be. I'm not mad. I mean, I got nephews, my great nephews, great nieces. They call me Uncle P. They say Unc. Some of them say Peanut. I mean, I don't know why come you don't even address me. You don't even call me by my name. You don't say nothing to me. All you say is thanks and put a heart.
You know, so it's just something, Paul. When people used to say Peanut, I never associated with you until maybe like 8 months ago. I'm like, who the hell is Peanut? I said, Paul. I say, what's Paul? You want to be on the show? Like, oh shit.
And y'all got to realize my family though.
Yeah.
I don't care if they on here or not, but cause see, people too long. I was locked up doing all this time. So by the time I got out, when I got locked up, my nephew, the youngest one, he was leaving to go stay in Lakewood, Florida with his big brother and sister.
Yeah.
So now when I come back now, after this 10 years, he got his own kids and everything going on and everything.
Yeah.
He got quite a few kids, but I don't know all that. But anyway. I'm trying my best to get to know all of them and work my way around and getting to know people.
Yeah.
And we just really I'm really just getting to know this one right here because I just knew the two that he was staying with the woman that he's with.
Yeah.
And so when he died, that cut all that short. I mean, his ex, she done pulled the daughter back away from being around my family. I can understand you don't want her being around my family because my family is really something special. They like to get drinking and talk shit and just have fun.
Right.
Okay, that's a little bit much for you because your grandma up there on that side is a church woman. Okay, cool. So if you want her around us, but it's not like we don't want her around us. Y'all don't want her around us.
Yeah.
Now, the woman that stays next door to my sister, is the woman who played the role in my sister's death.
Oh, I didn't know
that. Then had nerve to go to the damn courthouse and testify and tell those people that my sister was a whore. So I get out of prison. Like I said, I'm finding out all this stuff that he took our nephew and gave it to this woman. For some reason or another, God then placed this woman right next door to my sister, my little sister. So now,
I don't know if I knew you.
Understand. My nephew, he knows that this woman that raised him is not his mom, but he gives her that respect. Mm-hmm. But now when his brothers and sisters come over and they be next door and all his family be over there, he comes over there and everybody at the other house get to feeling some kind of way. So now my family get over here and they get to drinking, talking shit, and saying what we gonna say. I mean, you don't like it, you move. That's the consequence you got to face because you played a part in killing my sister because you wanted her boyfriend. You used to let that man come and get your car to take my sister around for them to go boost and shit. So you should take any damn thing we had to say about you. You was the whore. To all the people that's on here, y'all excuse me, please. I need to get this off. And this is the right place. Casual Combo is the right place for me to get it off. So now, I still try to be cordial to everybody. All the kids, I appreciate what you done for my nephew and all that stuff. But you made it where you tried to make him choose between you and us. And basically you drove him to being hooked on the drugs and ripping and running, doing all that crazy stuff, and not wanting to be around his family, on neither side. Mm-hmm. Because on y'all side, all y'all want to do, y'all knew he's a hustler. All y'all want to do is get money out of him. Every time you see him around, give us money. When he around us, we want to hang out with us and have a good time. Mm-hmm. So like I said, mm-hmm. You raised my nephew. I appreciate that. But
are you good, man?
You
just take a second and take some deep breaths. Because that's a lot. I'm sorry that you're going through that. But to take some deep breaths, it's okay. I'm glad you trust us.
Yep.
Because that's a lot.
Oh, hell yeah.
But I would take some time. You might just have to take your time, take some time, regroup, refocus. You know what I mean? But at some point, if you can, or I would say if it's open, if the other people involved are open to having a conversation, I think a realistic conversation can be had as long as everybody's willing to hear everybody out. Right now, it doesn't sound like that will happen, and that's unfortunate. But what it sounds like is, or what I'm hearing, you care about a lot of people, and it's not being reciprocal. But right now, in these moments, I think you got to take care of Paul.
Yeah, definitely.
And put Paul first. Like, I get it. We want to spread ourselves all over. I'm guilty too. Mm-hmm. But I think moving forward, we can't change the past. We can't change what happened. But moving forward, just take it day by day and put yourself first.
Yeah, don't stress yourself.
Do what you need to do for you. And it's hard. I'm not saying it's easy. It can be hard, but,
Yeah, don't stress yourself. Yeah, that's word, though. I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Just think about me falling off that damn horse.
And I reiterate my point earlier. Do not get on the horse, and Superman couldn't survive it. So,
and on top of that, I gotta go have surgery next week.
Yeah, what's up, man?
When?
Probably, I think he said Wednesday. Well, Wednesday morning, Tuesday morning, really at 3. Got to be there by 4 o'clock in the morning. So really, Tuesday, Wednesday morning.
Well, is someone going with you?
Yeah.
The more the reason to take a step back. Yeah, that's more the reason to take a step back because
sometimes you gotta let them people have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because see, if you can't
just let go.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta let people have it for you. Not for them, but for you. And I know we like to cuss people out, we like to tell people what's on our mind. Mm-hmm. But sometimes you gotta ask yourself, is it really worth it? Right now, you gotta be there for you. Because you gotta make it through this procedure. You don't want to go in there holding all that.
Nah.
I mean, granted, it's an outlet. You know, you got Boscoe, you got me. You have people that will be there if you just need to scream, yell, cuss. I don't care. You can call me and cuss me out. I ain't gonna take it personal. People cuss all day with me. You know what I mean? So I won't mind.
Yeah.
But you don't have to hold it. But make sure you go into this procedure a little lighter. So hopefully this helps you be a little bit lighter.
Definitely.
Well, it made me feel better. It got me to get these tears. I don't like people see me crying. I don't like to cry, but I had just I love my great niece because she just don't know, man. She just don't know. Like all of them, they don't know. My previous way of living, that's my mom's killed. The thing is, I'm gonna let y'all get a connection here. My mom was killed by her husband, who is in Germany.
Yeah.
I was 11 and my sister was 10. Okay, my sister, she was killed here by her boyfriend. My nephew, he was 11. His sister was 10. His other little brother was 8, and the baby was 6.
Yeah.
So see, I keep connecting all that stuff together.
Yeah.
I had to grow up without my mom. They had to grow up without their mom.
Right.
I had to grow up. They had to grow up without the grandma. I'm saying, and his kids, their kids got to grow up without their grandma. So it's all just it's like a big.
Well, see, I don't know. But see, that's why, Paul, you got to take a step back and do you, because see, you don't want to walk into this. Like I said, you don't want to walk into that surgery with all this weight on you, and then, God forbid you don't come back out.
Do you write?
Yeah, you gotta, take a step back, man. Like I said, things are different now to where people don't respect the elders. They really don't.
But I mean, not even that. I think not even that. Do you like write? Do you have like a journal?
Oh yeah.
No, because
journaling is really therapeutic.
I have ADD.
Oh, okay.
So when I try to write, I might write something. Might not write nothing again for 6 months or something. Unless it's on Facebook, I can put it on their Instagram and let people see it. Because see, I done found out. Y'all had to excuse me. I didn't mean cut you. I found out about this Facebook. You can get through to some people, but a whole lot of people don't want you getting through to anybody.
Oh, yeah,
so they was trying to get in your way. But I don't care. Like I said, I don't care about the stuff that goes around here. Y'all get mad at me because I tell y'all shit ain't right with the people that y'all putting y'all's money and your trust into around here. And you get mad because they black people. But it's all right as long as they white people. But no, the white people don't care about what we're doing. It's the black people that's taking from us. That's what we're doing for us. So don't get mad at me.
Right.
That is my outlook for people that I care about in general.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I care about y'all because I got to listen to y'all show and got hooked because y'all straightforward. You bring it and you keep it real. You have fun. You got the people that be on the show be having fun, interacting. That's what we need. People that can talk, have these grown up conversations without people getting in their feelings and wanting to go off on each other and stuff like that and not listen.
Right.
That's why I got hooked on y'all show. That's why I promote y'all. I love the show. I ain't gonna lie to you, I love it.
Oh well, we appreciate it. We just
But I want you to try. Yeah. I want you to try journaling, even ADHD or not. And you may know this to help with that because once you start, when you feeling like, especially like now, write that shit out. You'd be surprised what you have. You might have a whole masterpiece at the end. Okay, 6 months from now, if it take another 6 months, guess what you do? You go right back in. But that's like an additional outlet where you can get it all out, whatever you feel. You put that out on paper. And then sometimes
you added a letter in there too.
Yeah, but
Coco, you added a letter in there.
Huh?
I said you added a letter in there. You thought I didn't catch that?
Oh, I always add letters.
No, I said you said I got ADHD. I said no, I just got ADD. Leave that H out.
Oh, ADD. My bad. I'm sorry. Well, I misheard you. My bad. Well, whatever you got.
I didn't even catch it. I didn't even catch it for real.
Whatever you got going on. But I'm just saying, it's actually, it works. It helps. Just try it.
Yeah.
Right. Just try it one time. If you don't like it, don't do it no more.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to give you like another.
This helps right here. This helps me a lot right here. Thank you.
This is why with the Casual Convo show, we have conversations where we had I forgot to open it, but you know what it is. I gotta read it again. Hold on, let me see. This is why with the Casual Convo show, where we have conversations about topics that cover community, personal, and business relationship. We always have the Casual Convo, so you don't have to have the tough convo. I had to go back and read it. But yeah, that's what's up, man.
It's gonna be okay.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And to everybody else, y'all, please forgive me, y'all, for bogarting this show. But hey,
show you human, man. That was just human.
You know how many times I cried up here?
Oh yeah.
No, I don't know. Because I bogarted the show from everybody. I bogarted the show.
No,
I apologize for everybody.
It just brings out the realness, man. That's all.
You're absolutely fine.
You want to go to break now? Or you don't went to the top of the hour. We got 5 minutes.
Keep talking. I need this therapy.
That's because he ain't got nothing to say. Because you done got him quiet. This don't happen often, so we gotta take advantage of this. What you want to talk about?
Well, let's go to the. We got 5 minutes. Let's see.
Generational leadership. I know, Paul. This your thing.
Yeah, we got 5
minutes.
Generational leadership.
Yeah. This is your 5 minutes.
You know what it is?
I'm gonna tell you what.
Oh no! How do you? Yeah, that's right. Hand TV. How do you? We talked about Kamala. How do you feel about her?
How do I feel about her? Mm-hmm. I feel that it is her time. I feel that it is our time. Even though she has distanced herself per se from the black population community, she's still one of us. Be it all these other people that got a little drop of black in them, they one of us too. She is the only thing that's standing in the way of this country going back to the 1860s, slavery, 1700s.
Yep.
Because if she don't get in there,
we're in trouble.
And Trump in there with this little dumbass 39-year-old idiot he got in there yesing him, this country gonna go down the drain faster than the damn tidy bowl full of what you call that stuff, Drano.
You know my thing about it, Paul. You and I are both felons. We both did a little time, and I'm like, okay, if this guy, I hope he doesn't win, but if he wins, then you got to take the felony convictions off of applications and everything else, because you cannot tell me that a person can't get a job, can't get decent housing, everything else with a felony, but you can run for president.
But see, everybody missed it when he said. Everybody missed it when he told everybody to get a black job. Everybody missed it. Oh, what he mean by a black job? He's telling you get a damn job off the books and get paid. That's what a black job is.
Yeah, under the table.
So that's a crook telling other people to be crooked. That's all he's doing.
Under the table, exactly. Under the table. That's why they say a broken clock is right twice a day.
Yeah, he has a lot of poor choice in wording.
But you know the thing about it?
A lot of poor choice in wording.
He's being real. You got to give him credit about that. He's keeping it real. He just don't know how to say it.
Yeah, I mean, he is unapologetically, and I think that's the thing that some people draw to him. It's like what you see, you know what you're gonna get with him. It's not a bunch of smoke and mirrors. He's literally going to tell you, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna fuck y'all up over here, but we might.
Guess who else did that? A man named Adolf Hitler. He did the same thing. He told everybody what he was going to do, but nobody listened. And look what happened.
But his following is almost cultish. That's the scary part. Because he doesn't have supporters. He have followers that will do anything that he says. And he got them from state to state. So my biggest concern, and I'm gonna try to end it and then bring it back. My biggest concern is if he loses, we need to prepare.
Yeah.
Because if he loses, what was that? What day was that? January 6th?
January 6th.
That was a trailer. That wasn't even a preview.
Yeah,
that was a trailer of what to expect. But they're not. Yeah,
if he loses, it's going to be something. Oh yeah.
If he loses, and it's not just they're not just going to attack like capitals, they're going to go rampant all over. And I think when we talk about like different wars, we talking about what's going over in Hamas and all of that. We're going to have a civil war right here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because he already pretty much amping it up.
Yeah.
And I think the beginning was that stage shooting.
That was definitely staged. I don't care what anyone says.
That set the tone, because now they feel like they're trying to take him out. They're trying to take our leader out. And then they got this narrative. So and he's amping it up of what, they're trying to ruin me. They're trying to, if you notice, he started them all off like that. And he continuously throughout his speeches give those words that kind of triggers a certain mentality.
That's what Hitler did.
So if he loses,
that's what Hitler did. That's what Hitler did. I read a lot of Hitler stuff. People say, "Why you worry about Hitler?" I read a lot about him. I document everything about Hitler, and he did the same thing. He didn't have his followers were more like, "Okay, we're gonna have a better country." But he was trying to tell people, y'all don't realize what I'm getting ready to do. But no, we're going to go to break, y'all. Instead, we're going to break, actually. My bad.
Oh, you coming back? Yes.
Of course.
All right.
We're going to have some fun.
We're going to take about a 5-minute break. Everyone, if you're watching on YouTube, stay on YouTube. You'll just listen to some music, blah, 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 blah. But if you're on Facebook...
No, the YouTube going to cut. He lying to y'all. It's going to cut. Y'all going to go to the second video.
Did YouTube also?
Yes. We ain't trying to get no copy strikes. If y'all on hand radio or hand TV, stay where you are. If you're on Facebook Or YouTube. This is going to disappear. But in 5 minutes, a new video will pop up. Go to that one.
Man, look here. We'll be back in 5 minutes, y'all. Y'all better come back too.
Alexa, play Hand Radio. Hand Radio is now available on Amazon Echo.